Alright everyone, I need to talk about something important involving Black Peerama. For a long time, many of you have known this character by the name Black Peerama, or sometimes spelled like this, Blackpeerama, and over the years, there have been many different versions of the name online. Some older versions included Blackpeerama, Blackpeerama, Blackpeerama SpaMink, and many more early spellings from the beginning era of the universe. But here's the thing, a lot of those spellings were never actually supposed to become the final official version. Back then, the universe was still growing. The ideas were still evolving, and many names were still being experimented with. Even the word SpaMink was never supposed to be part of Blackpeerama's actual name. SpaMink was always meant to be the name of a store inside the Jailbima universe. And because of that, I've been thinking deeply about the future of the character and the future of the universe itself. So, because of all of this, there is a possibility that Blackpeerama may eventually evolve into a new official identity, and that name might possibly become Black Peeronix, not because I'm trying to erase the past, but because I want the universe to feel more connected, more unique, and more complete going forward. Blackpeerama will always be the origin, the beginning era, the prototype identity, but Black Peeronix could become the final evolution of that identity. Nothing is fully confirmed yet, but I wanted everyone to know where the future of this universe may be heading. This is only the beginning of the next era. Welcome to the evolution.
Hello everyone, it's me. Today, I want to talk about something very important regarding one of my oldest characters. For many years, you have known this character as Blackpeerama. Before that, the original name was Blackpeerama. Later, the full name became Blackpeerama SpaMink. And after that it was shortened to Blackpeerama. Blackpeerama has been a huge part of my creative journey. The character appeared in theme songs, videos, artwork, stories, and many different projects throughout the years. As time went on, my character universe continued to grow. Characters such as Ovabot, Piersman, Lakrans, Balcoma, and many others became part of that universe. Now I have been thinking about the future. Because my projects are evolving, I am considering a brand new evolution for Blackpeerama. That new evolution may be called Black Peeronix. Black Peeronix would not replace the history of Blackpeerama. Instead, Black Peeronix would continue that legacy and represent the next generation of the character. The timeline would be Blackpeerama, Blackpeerama SpaMink, Blackpeerama, Blackpeerama, and possibly Black Peeronix. This means all of the previous names and eras would still remain part of the character's history. I want everyone to know that this is still the same character universe that I had been building for years. Black Peeronix would simply be the newest evolution and the beginning of a brand new chapter. Thank you all for supporting my characters, my stories, my videos, and my creativity over the years. Stay tuned for more updates, and let me know what you think about the possible future of Black Peeronix. See you next time. Black Peeronix is coming. The evolution of Blackpeerama. Blackpeerama Blackpeerama SpaMink. Blackpeerama Blackpeerama. Black Peeronix. A new era begins. What do you think?
Hello everyone. Today, I want to share the story behind one of the most important characters in my universe. For years, many of you have known him as Blackpeerama. But what many people may not realize is that Blackpeerama's journey began long before that. From the very beginning, this character was always evolving. The earliest era began with a name that longtime followers may recognize, Blackpeerama. This was the foundation, the starting point of a character that would continue to grow alongside the universe itself. As the world expanded and new ideas were introduced, the character entered a new phase, Blackpeerama SpaMink. This era represented a larger vision, a time when the universe was growing and connecting with new locations, stories, and concepts. Then came the next stage, Blackpeerama. The character became more defined. The world became larger. New characters joined the journey. The identity of the universe continued to take shape. As time moved forward, another variation emerged, Blackpeerama. This chapter became part of the character's history and represented another step in the ongoing evolution. But through every era, one thing remained the same. The character was always moving forward, always growing, always evolving. And that brings us to today. For a long time, I have been building toward what could become the next stage of this Character's journey. The evolution era. A new identity. A new chapter. A new beginning. Black Peeronix. Black Peeronix is not a replacement for Black Peerama. Black Peeronix is the continuation of everything that came before. Every era, every design, every story, every name, all of it leads here. The complete evolution looks like this. Blackpeerama, Blackpeerama SpaMink, Blackpeerama, Poorama, Black Peeronix. 5 eras, 1 character, 1 journey, 1 universe. This evolution represents growth, creativity, and the future of the world that has been built over the years. The history remains, the legacy remains, but now a new era may begin. Thank you all for being part of this journey, and welcome to the evolution era of Black Peeronix.
It all started with something raw. Blackpeerama. No spaces, no limits. Just a name that carried pure creativity. Then the name expanded, becoming more than just a single identity. Blackpeerama SpaMink. Now it had depth, a full presence, a growing universe behind it. This wasn't just a character anymore. It was becoming a world. But evolution doesn't stay still. The name began to shift, to refine itself, to become clearer. Blackpeerama. Now separated, more readable, more defined. The identity was starting to take shape, becoming easier to recognize, easier to remember. But the journey wasn't finished. Then came a twist, a variation that looked unexpected. Blackpeerama. A different form, a different sound. Not a mistake, but a moment in the evolution, a version that showed change was happening. Because every version, every shift, every form, was building toward something greater, something stronger, something more advanced. And then, it reached its next stage. Black Peeronix. A name that feels futuristic, a name that sounds powerful, a name that carries everything that came before it. Blackpeerama wasn't lost. Blackpeerama SpaMink wasn't forgotten. Blackpeerama and Blackpeerama weren't mistakes. They were all steps. They were all phases. They were all part of the same evolution. From a raw beginning to a fully realized identity. And if Black Peeronix becomes the final form, then this isn't just a name change. This is the start of a new era. A new title, a new identity, a new future, because the past created the foundation. But the evolution created Black Peeronix.